Alright, so here's my first tutorial that could be the first of many. Something I've always thought of doing is individual player analysis of top SWAT players, and ones suggested by the community. I feel I have enough experience to give a somewhat good analysis to categorize a player's strong suits and weaknesses. So let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see this happen or have any other suggestions. Now let's get into his gameplay here. It is not a player analysis but more just a tutorial, some tips maybe, if you will, of things to do on the rig, things to look out for with the H2BR. Alright, so far in this video we see a pretty common opening that a lot of solo players make, and they soar to the yellow corner to kind of cut off the opposite team soaring out of their spawn. Now the reason why I think soaring yellow corner is better than soaring nest, for example, is because you stop them from going to tower 2, and if you're quick enough you can stop them pushing top old snipe or long haul as well, and really them just trying to cross the 50-yard line into tower 2, opposed to pushing over to E2 and kind of being open and more predictable, peeking Whitehall or E2 into tower. So right here I am holding back a little bit to help my teammates clear out their base before I soar out yellow corner or nest side. Particularly I more enjoy as a solo player soaring over the yellow side, as I find it more a dominant position with more cover to take out the opposing team if they're spawning carbine, and call out to my teammates if they're more open and under nest. I'll push up a little bit in basement and try to get a couple cross map kills into nest 1. But more often than not, you can get a couple free kills on the yellow corner. It's all about that yellow corner if you have bunker side, in my opinion. So right here I do turn around and look for the enemy team to spawn in our original bunker spawn, which I think is the better side of the map. However, we do quickly find out that they die in their attempt to take over the other spawn, and I eventually die as well because I looked for my opportunity to slay out but got collapsed on from both corners of their side. So this is where the fun begins. We end up switching spawns. I'm on carbine. I'm trying to find a way back into the base, getting a couple kills, getting a couple picks, playing a little bit more tactically. I do get taken out again, and then, just like I said, I think bunker is the better side, as basically you want to just do anything to not get spawn trapped. You don't want to sit on carbine and wait for them. You kind of want to push up into the nest or yellow corner, be a nuisance, get a couple picks, and then push in, get a couple picks while your teammates hopefully can slay out of the base, and then flip the spawns. But if it just so happens that your teammates can't help you push out, just trying to be a nuisance, cut off the sight lines that they would have by taking them out from blind spot or flanking them complete. As we know, it is no fun to go head on when they're anticipating you and they have the H2BR. You don't want to be too aggressive, you kind of want to just be more tactical. Now as you can see, as this game unfolds, the enemy takes our original base, they get control of the map, they dictate the game, they take the lead. We are now pushing them, they have the H2BR, they control sightlines, take us out, makes the game interesting, and from there I realized that I need to stay alive in the base as long as possible, play slow, play tactically, take a couple people out while staying alive so that my teammates can spawn by me. However, that doesn't happen. The game is closing out. And we know in the last 10 kills, the ending of the game, the final touchdown, it's not about who's controlling the base, but who's just clutching it up, really. You want to hit those shots, secure the W. So right here, you're not playing really reactive to a particular setup. You're playing more proactive in just knowing where they are and wanting to get those picks. Just having the better shot towards the end of the game, especially when it's neck and neck. So I'm definitely going to tap into this advantage here of knowing where the enemy is going to spawn, and I think that this W happened because rather than fighting for position on the map, I knew the game was coming to an end and I wanted to put myself in a winning position by just roaming the map quicker than my teammates. And that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. At the beginning of the video I mentioned doing more player analysis, and that'll dive deeper into the strengths and weaknesses of a player and how they play different maps, their favorite weapon, the weapon they're best with, and all that stuff. Who knows? But at the end of the day, guys, just swat the night away. Keep up the grind. Experience is everything.